news time, and we've got the 97th Annual Academy Awards happening this weekend. So, of course, we had to bring in 17's entertainment expert Rick Bentley to give us not Rick's review, but Rick's preview.
Preview, yes. Yeah. I guess I could review it, you know.
You already got it in the bag,
yeah.
Huh? You know what's going to happen.
Awards were handed out. Dresses were beautiful.
Oh, there we go.
That's a good recap.
Well, there we go. Thank you.
Everyone looked lovely.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's always some big films that come out of the Academy Awards that I'm like, okay, I've never heard of that. Do I need to go watch these movies?
This has been the hardest year to predict the Oscars.
Oh, yeah?
And I'm predicting it's also one of those years when 99% of the people watching go, I maybe only saw 2 of those movies. Dune Part 2 and Wicked.
Yeah.
Probably got seen.
Wicked.
After that, people are going, you know, here and there they saw. And that's what makes it so hard. Usually there's a precursor with all the other award shows. You can go, oh, somebody's a front runner.
Right.
But this time it's been all over the board. We've had a lot of controversies. And so, again, I was up till late last night trying to figure, okay. And so I finally went back to my first impressions. I'm just going to stick with that. If I'm wrong, at least that was what hit me the hardest.
Right.
And I'm going to start with Best Actress, where I had always said from the beginning, Mickey Madison from Honora was great.
Okay.
It is that story of a prostitute who falls in love with a son of a Russian oligarch. It's a really intense movie. She's incredible in it. But Demi Moore sort of emerged from the pack after the Golden Globe Awards. I still think they're looking at Demi Moore saying, you know, she's never won the Oscar. Maybe we should give it to her now. But you know what? After Ghost, name 2 other great Demi Moore movies. She doesn't have that body of work that deserves that kind of Oscar.
Okay.
So I'm still going with Mickey Madison for Honora.
Okay.
On Best Actor, I'm going with Adrian Brody, who was in The Brutalist. From the beginning, I thought it was great, although there was a controversy around that. We found out that there was AI used to improve his accent.
Oh.
Now, I don't think that improved his performance, but there's that sort of backlash of, oh, do we vote for that? If the voters turn against him, that could open the door for Timothy Chalamet for
Complete Unknown.
A Complete Unknown. Thank you very much. But I'm still thinking Adrian Brody will emerge as the winner.
Okay.
He has really shown, and he deserves a second Oscar for this movie. It's great, and that brings us to the Best Picture.
Yes.
And I'm going to go with Honora.
Okay.
Because if I'm going to, you know, pick, and it comes down to me between Honora and The Brutalist.
Okay.
I think it's a film that hits all the right notes. The interesting thing is, I'm saying that Sean Baker, who is the director, if you're going to put a bet on the Oscars this year, make a bet that the winner of the Best Director will be a first-time director.
Okay.
That's because all 5 nominees are first-time directors.
Oh, well, there you go.
So I win the bet.
So it's a sure bet, sure. But he deserves it for that movie. It's really an incredible film. So those are the 3 big awards. There's a lot of other awards, but, you know, and I'm still pushing the Best Animated Film, The Wild Robot, which when I put out my best 10 for the year, that was my best picture of the year.
Oh, wow.
I would have preferred to see it in the 10 best pictures, but...
Did it get any nominations?
Well, it's up for Best Animation.
Oh, okay.
So I'm pushing that. It'll just be interesting to see. The theme of the show, I was in on a press conference with the producers, and basically they say it's going to be a tribute to Los Angeles because so many people involved with the industry have been affected by it.
Yeah, and I think that's a tough line for the host to walk. You and I were chatting yesterday about Conan O'Brien really needing to be funny and lighthearted because it's an award show, but really respect what LA is going through.
Yeah, and he's hosted the Emmys a couple of times, and he says doing the Oscars is like doing that on steroids.
It is indeed. All right, Rick, thank you so much. We'll have you back on Monday at noon to go over these winners.
Okay.
All right, thanks, Rick.